What up, guys? Boy, Mr. Downtown Melo, and you're listening to the Entertainment Report on iHeartRadio, live from Dubai for Thursday, September 20th, 2018, delivering some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo, that's REYMELO, on Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to the show anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for the Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Warner Bros. Says its Joker origin story will follow Joaquin Phoenix's Arthur Fleck as he transforms into Batman's greatest foe. Todd Phillips, who's directing and producing the project from a screenplay he co-wrote, shared on Instagram last weekend the first photo of Phoenix as the character. The image shows an unsmiling Phoenix wearing a rumpled attire. It was captioned Arthur, but Phillips' post contained no other hints about the eventual villain or the film's plotline. Felix's exploration of Arthur Fleck, a man disregarded by society, is not only a gritty character study, but also a broader cautionary tale. Joker centers around the iconic arch nemesis, and it's an original, standalone story not seen before on the big screen. Filming is now underway, co-starring Robert De Niro, Zazie Beetz, Bill Camp, Francis Conroy, Brett Cullen, Glenn Fleshler, Douglas Hodge, Mark Maron, Josh Pies, and Shia Wayham. The movie is set for theatrical release on October 4th, 2019. Focus Features says it has set the UK and US release dates for its Downton Abbey movie. The follow-up to the popular television drama will open September 13th in the United Kingdom and September 20th in the United States. Focus chairman Peter Kowalski said in a statement Wednesday, since the series ended, fans of Downtown have been long waiting for the Crawley's family's next chapter. We're thrilled to join this incredible group of filmmakers, actors, and craftspeople led by Julian Fellows and Gareth Neame in bringing back the world of Downtown to the big screen next September. Returning for the films, our series stars Hugh Bonneville, Laura Carmichael, Jim Carter, Brenda Coyle, Michelle Dockery, Kevin Doyle, Joanne Froggatt, Matthew Good, Harry Haddon Patton, Robert James Collier, Alan Leach, Phyllis Logan, Elizabeth McGovern, Sophia Mashir, Leslie Nicole, Penelope Wilton, and Dame Maggie Smith. Joining the ensemble are Imelda Staunton, Geraldine James, Simon Jones, David Haig, Tupence Middleton, Kate Phillips, and Stephen Campbell Moore. Fellows, who created Downton Abbey and wrote the film's screenplay, will produce alongside Neame and Liz Trubridge. Michael Engler has returned to direct the film, which is set in the early 20th century English countryside. The story follows the lives of the wealthy Crawley family and the loyal servants who work on their estate. The project was first announced in July, and filming is now underway. Amazon Studios released a new trailer Wednesday for Beautiful Boy, starring Call Me By Your Name alum Timothee Chalamet as Nick, a drug addict whose family won't give up on him. Set for release on October 12th, the film co-stars Steve Carell, Maura Tierney, and Amy Ryan. Carell's voice as Nick's dad, David, can be heard in the 2-minute preview. I had such grand plans. He graduated college and do something amazing. Now I just want him to not die, which shows Nick spiraling out of control while those who love him try to get him back. Another scene shows Nick and David sitting in a diner where David emotionally demands, "Who are you, Nick?" Nick tearfully replies, "This is me, Dad. Here, this is who I am." The movie is based on a pair of memoirs from a father and son, Beautiful Boy by David Scherf and Tweet by Nick Scherf. Carell previously starred with Ryan in the sitcom The Office. His other credits include Little Miss Sunshine and Foxcatcher. Julie Chen has stepped down as co-host of The Talk following her husband Leslie Moonves' exit as CEO and chairman of CBS amid sexual misconduct allegations. Chen announced that she was leaving The Talk in a pre-recorded video that was played at the end of Tuesday's episode. The video was taped while Chen was on the set of Big Brother, another program she hosts. She says, "I need to spend more time at home with my husband and our young son, so I've decided to leave The Talk." Chen went on to thank each co-host individually, the production crew, and fans. She continued, "I will always cherish the memories we shared. Most important, I want to thank you, the viewers, for allowing me into your homes every day. It was a privilege that I will forever be grateful for." Chen is still expected to continue on as the host of Big Brother, Variety reported. Moonves was recently ousted from CBS, which broadcast The Talk and Big Brother. He was first accused of a sexual assault and harassment in a July article published in The New Yorker. A second article was then released in September featuring 6 more women accusing Moonves of sexual misconduct over the past 30 years. Chen and Moonves have been married since 2004. The pair share an 8-year-old son together, Charlie. Marvel is developing a pair of television programs based on the characters Loki and the Scarlet Witch for Disney's upcoming streaming service. The show would feature the Marvel Cinematic Universe versions of Loki, portrayed by Tom Hiddleston, and Scarlet Witch, portrayed by Elizabeth Olsen, with each character getting their own limited series, Entertainment Weekly reported citing sources. Each series, which could expand into more about the other Marvel Cinematic characters, is expected to range from 6 to 8 episodes. Marvel head Kevin Feige will be involved in the development, Variety reported. Disney is set to launch its streaming service in 2019. The company has yet to announce pricing for the service, which will feature a live-action Star Wars series written and executive produced by Jon Favreau, and a live-action remake of the animated classic Lady and the Tramp. Disney's Marvel-based Netflix shows, such as Daredevil and Jessica Jones, are expected to remain on Netflix. Actress-producer Drew Barrymore is working with Today host Savannah Guthrie on an animated TV show based on Guthrie's picture book Princes Wear Pants. Guthrie told Barrymore in an interview that aired on Wednesday's edition of the Today Show, "Getting to do a project with you is a dream come true." Barrymore says she loved the book when it first came out, and she not only read it to her own young daughters, but she encouraged her followers on social media to do as well. The Santa Clarita Diet star said she was drawn to the tone of the book about a group of capable girls who are also nice to boys. Barrymore said, who is producing the Atomic Cartoons project, "I'm here to really shepherd what you've put out in the world, which I happen to really believe in for girls." Guthrie said, who is also a mother of 2, "I love the ideas of girls helping girls. Girls cooperating, not competing." The women did not say where or when the show will air. Britain's Queen Elizabeth II and other members of the royal family are seen smiling in a brief trailer for the upcoming documentary Queen of the World. The documentary will air on ITV in the United Kingdom September 25th and in the United States on HBO October 1st. Wednesday's 35-second clip on YouTube shows the 92-year-old monarch as she knights a man, prepares for a radio address, and greets visitors. A press release says, filmed over more than a year with privileged access to the Queen, her family, her staff, and her residences. This landmark documentary tells the story of how the Commonwealth has been a central focus and passion throughout Her Majesty's life. Also appearing in the film will be Prince Charles and Camilla, Duchess of Cornwall, Princess Anne, Princess William and Kate Middleton, the Duchess of Cambridge, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, the Duchess of Sussex, and the Countess of Wexham. Netflix released a trailer Wednesday for The Haunting of Hill House, its new horror series inspired by Shirley Jackson's novel. The contemporary drama is to start streaming October 12th. It stars Michelle Hussman, Kyle Gugino, Timothy Hutton, Elizabeth Rezer, Oliver Jackson Cohen, Henry Thomas, Kate Siegel, and Victoria Peretti star, as well as Lulu Wilson, McKenna Grace, Paxton Singleton, Violet McGraw, and Julian Hillard. The synopsis reads, The Haunting of Hill House explores a group of siblings who, as children, grow up in what would go on to become the most famous haunted house in the country. Now adults and forced back together in the face of tragedy, the family must finally confront the ghosts of their past, some of which still lurks in their minds, while others may actually be stalking the shadows of Hill House. Mike Flanagan, whose credits include Gerald's Game and Hush, created, directed, and executive produced the latest incarnation of The Haunting of Hill House. Wednesday's preview shows a girl and a boy asking their mother, Gugino, if she would take them from a dream where one of them kills herself and the other constantly took drugs to cope with their traumatic experience. Hutton's character is later heard saying, Your mother, she was not crazy, neither was your sister, neither is your brother, neither are you, it's that house. The children and the adult versions of their characters are seen tormented by ghosts. A car also drives off a road, and a hand reaches out an open grave and pulls someone down. Kelly Clarkson confirmed on The Tonight Show that she will be hosting her own daytime talk show on NBC. Clarkson, who is also a judge on NBC's The Voice, said about the program, which will be postponed to air before Ellen, "I don't ever think I'd ever do that." She also added, "I love talking. It's like my favorite pastime." Clarkson also announced that her show will feature her live band, whom she tours with, and will have a focus on singing and music. A pilot for the talk show has been filmed with no premiere date announced. She joked, "If you don't like music, you probably shouldn't watch." Clarkson's appearance on The Tonight Show also featured the American Idol alum creating a doo-wop song on an iPad alongside host Jimmy Fallon and fellow guest Queen Latifah. The segment features Fallon mixing together singing samples from the trio in order to create a song. Clarkson made headlines recently when she announced a 2019 North American tour that is set to kick off on January 24th at the Oracle Arena in Oakland, before wrapping up on March 30th at the Bon Secure Wellness Arena in Greenville, South Carolina. The Real Housewives of Atlanta star Porsha Williams announced she is pregnant with her first child with boyfriend Dennis McKinley. Williams made the announcement with People magazine in an interview published Wednesday, which mentioned her miscarriage 6 years ago. Us Weekly also confirmed that the reality star was pregnant. Williams said in the interview, "When I found out I was pregnant, I was excited, but I had mixed feelings. The other feelings that I had beside excitement was fear." She continued by saying, "I had miscarriage before in my past, which I've also been opened about because I suffered with fibroids and had to have a mastectomy. But just a fear of, is the baby going to be okay? Will I make it full term? All those questions that you ask if you've had a miscarriage on before." On Instagram, Williams posted professional photos of herself showing off her baby bump. She said, "I'm happy, healthy, and pregnant. #baby McKinley." Williams confirmed she's dating McKinley in June of social media. Real Housewives Atlanta is expected to return on Bravo sometime this year. Justin Bieber was spotted performing a song for his fiancée Hailey Baldwin at the Victoria Memorial outside Buckingham Palace in London. The pop star strummed a guitar and performed his 2016 single Cold Water for Baldwin and a group of onlookers who had gathered on Tuesday. Bieber is heard saying in reference to Baldwin in a video taken of the moment, "That girl right there is the love of my life." Bieber confirmed that he was engaged to Baldwin in July. Baldwin's uncle, actor Alec Baldwin, told Access on the Emmys red carpet on Monday that his niece and Bieber have already tied the knot. He says they just went off and got married. The pop rock group Maroon 5 have been booked as the act for the 2019 Super Bowl halftime show, media reports said Wednesday. Variety said it confirmed the news with two sources, but neither the musicians nor the National Football League have officially announced it yet. Us Weekly quoted an insider saying that the offer has been extended and they're pretty much accepted. The game is to be played in Atlanta on February 3rd. The band is now on tour to support its 2017 album Red Pill Blues. Recent halftime show performers have included Justin Timberlake, Bruno Mars, Beyonce, Lady Gaga, Janet Jackson, Bruce Springsteen, Paul McCartney, The Who, Katy Perry, and the Black Eyed Peas. The K-pop group BTS will be performing on NBC's The Tonight Show on September 25th, which will be followed up by a performance on ABC's Good Morning America on September 26th. Both talk show programs made the announcement on Twitter alongside a group photo of BTS. The performances will be the latest televised appearance for BTS in the United States after they recently appeared on stage to perform their latest single, Idol, on NBC's America's Got Talent. Idol appears on BTS's latest album titled Love Yourself Answer, which peaked at number 1 on the Billboard 200 albums charts. A music video for Idol featuring a verse from Nicki Minaj was recently released. And now here are the top 10 songs on the Billboard Hot 100 singles charts for the week of September 22nd. Number 10, Khalid and Normani with Love Lies. Number 9, Tyga featuring Offset with Taste. Number 8, Travis Scott with Sicko Mode. Number 7, 6ix9ine featuring Nicki Minaj with Fifi. Number 6, Kanye West and Lil Pump with I Love It. Number 5, Juice WRLD with Lucid Dreams. Number 4, Post Malone with Better Now. Number 3, Cardi B, Bad Bunny, and J Balvin with I Like It. Number 2, Maroon 5 featuring Cardi B with Girls Like You. And the number 1 song on the Billboard Hot 100 singles charts for the week of September 22nd, Drake with In My Feelings. And now let's take a look at what happened on this date in entertainment history. On this date in 1934, Sofia Villana Ciccone, later known to the world as the actress and screen siren Sophia Loren, is born in Rome, Italy. Loren, who was raised in poverty in Naples, rose to become Italy's most famous film star and an international icon of beauty and glamour. As a teenager, Sophia began entering beauty contests, and she caught the attention of Italian movie producer Carlo Ponti. In the early 1950s, Ponti, who later produced Federico Fellini's 1954 La Strada and 1965's Dr. Zhivago, started using her for small roles, and by the mid-1950s, the dark-haired beauty, now known as Sophia Loren, was a star in Italy. She earned international notice in 1957's English-language film Boys on a Dolphin, co-starring Alan Ladd, and The Pride and the Passion, co-starring Frank Sinatra and Cary Grant, and directed by Stanley Kramer. In 1957, Loren married the divorced Ponti by proxy in Mexico, which caused a scandal in Italy, a heavily Catholic country where divorce was illegal. Loren continued to make movies in Italy and America, co-starring with a long list of Hollywood's top leading men. She appeared with Clark Gable in 1960s It Started in Naples, Peter Sellers in 1960s The Millionaireness, and Charlton Heston in 1961's El Cid. In 1962, Loren won a Best Actress Academy Award for a role as the widow mother trapped in a love triangle with her teenage daughter in the Italian film Two Women. Her Oscar win made her the first actress ever to win that honor for a foreign language film. She was nominated for her second Best Actress Oscar for her performance in Matrimonio all'Italia, or Marriage Italian Style, which co-starred Marcello Mastroianni. Released in the United States in 1964, Marriage Italian Style also was nominated for the category of Best Foreign Language Film. Among Loren's other film credits in the 1960s were Lady L in 1965 with Paul Newman, Arab Cups 1966 with Gregory Peck, and A Countess from Hong Kong 1967, co-starring Marlon Brando and helmed by Charlie Chaplin in his final time in the director's chair. After giving birth to her two sons, Loren stepped back from the spotlight and began acting less frequently. In 1994, she appeared in Robert Altman's Porter, and in 1995 she was featured in Grumpier Old Man alongside Walter Matthau, Jack Lemmon, and Anne Margaret. In 2002, Loren starred in Between Strangers, directed by her younger son, Eduardo Ponti. And as your entertainment report for Thursday, September 20th, 2018, I'm your host, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo. I'll be back tomorrow to deliver some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo. That's RAYMELO. On Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to this episode or any previous episodes of The Entertainment Report anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Good night, and God bless you all.